Hey, what's up guys? It's Hafsa Sulaiman and you're listening to Confessions of a Doctorholic. And I'm so excited. I moved into my new studio apartment at the start of my third year, so that was around September. And it's so cute. I've got a beautiful balcony and it's a studio room. It's fully equipped with everything that I need. So it's been my safe haven. Except I don't know why. I don't seem to be the only thing that's living in this house. So it was day 2 of me moving here and I'm super excited. I'm showing my friends pictures of how beautiful my apartment looks. And I just see this black as midnight spider spinning its web outside the balcony door. And then towards the right, I see this other red spider just chilling on the edge of the balcony. Why? Are you trying to give me a heart attack? So this black spider, I felt like it was doing yoga. Like literally it was like a yo-yo, like going down, going back up, having the time of its life. It was doing spider yoga or something like that. And I mean, it baffled me. I literally closed the blinds down because I was like, I can't deal with this. And in the end, I just ended up calling the owner of this place and speaking to him about it. I remember this other time in Australia, I was doing honours and I was living with one other housemate and we had an intruder. And this intruder was basically a huntsman. It was massive and super hairy and honestly, it looked so scary. And I know they're innocent. I feel like it's a general rule, like the smaller they are, the more dangerous. They might bite you and spread some venom or whatever. But like the big ones, they're like friendly or like not friendly to look at, but they eat things that are harmful to us. So they would eat snakes, they would eat these little spiders. So I guess I should be happy seeing it, but honestly, it looked so terrifying. And it was close to my housemate's door. She was an older chick and she was like, Hamza, please save me. She was literally like screaming and I was like, I'm out of here. I wouldn't say I have a phobia of spiders. They just make me so uncomfortable. They give me the creeps. Like every time they move their legs, I'm just like, oh my God. Like part of me like imagines how it would feel if it were on my body. And I can't deal with that. Like that's a little bit too intense for me. Then my best friend came and she owns an alpaca farm. So I feel like she loves these big guys because she knows that she's not going to be harmed by a poisonous snake or a spider. I'm still trying to warm up to the idea of this, but she put a glass cup on the spider, put paper underneath, took it outside and crushed it. Yeah, I didn't have the balls to do that, but like, good on her. There are also some other weird stories that I've heard from so many people. Like, I've had some friends who've said they accidentally left the window open in their car and a spider crawled into the vent and like went out when they switched on the aircon. Like I would be in a car crash, hands down. Like I can't deal with that. And there was another one that said that they sprayed a female spider. She freaked out or I don't know what it is, but the spray triggered her to give birth to these little spiders and it spread around everywhere. So basically, the only way to kill a spider is literally to stomp on it. And even then, you might release young. I don't know, like this creeps me out, right? So I seriously don't think I have a phobia. Like it's not like I've met a girl who had arachnophobia and literally she had a psychology book and the psychology book had a picture of spiders to show, like arachnophobia. She literally taped it because she couldn't see the spider. It gave her the creeps. So I'm determined to let myself believe that I don't have arachnophobia. A phobia is basically an intense, irrational fear of a specific situation, person, or object that impairs your day-to-day life. So apart from arachnophobia, you might have heard of acrophobia, which is basically a fear of heights, and claustrophobia. And these are things that are quite common. But because I'm very weird and because I absolutely love the internet, I decided that I wanted to find out some of the weirdest things out there, like the weirdest phobias that I haven't heard of. So I'm just gonna read out a list to use. Telephonophobia, a phobia of making telephone calls. Nomophobia, of not having mobile access. To be honest, I sort of get this. I got lost once and my phone died and I didn't have my charger on me. I know, like you're probably thinking, what kind of idiot does that? Well, that idiot would be me. It was terrifying. It really was. And I didn't know, it happened at uni. I didn't know anyone's number by heart. So it was just a disaster. Like I didn't know what to do. At least I had money on me, I suppose. Phonophobia, a fear of having a phobia. So you're essentially afraid of yourself. Anthophobia, a fear of flowers. I feel like that's unfortunate. Hexakosioihexekontahexaphobia. I'm going to write this word in the episode description. I would love to hear how you guys pronounce this. This is basically a fear of the number 6. So if you get 666, like a 666, and they reckon it might be associated with like devil's number or something like that. And that's why people are afraid of it. Honestly, the spelling of this is super freaky. There's heliophobia, a fear of sunlight. Chlorophobia, a fear of dancing. Ablutophobia, a fear of bathing. This one would be super hard. Like, can you imagine not going with a shower, like especially on a hot day, like not showering more than twice a day? I kid you not, like sometimes when it's hot, I would be showering 4 or 5 times. Like literally after the gym, after coming back from placement. It may sound ridiculous, but I promise you it happens. Somniphobia, a fear of falling asleep. This is also another hard one. Cheetophobia, a fear of your own body. I don't know how that works, but apparently that's a thing. Oikophobia, a fear of the house. I see this in horror movies, so I feel like this is believable. Plutophobia, a fear of money. Can you imagine someone who like how would they buy things? I guess they could use like credit cards. Yeah, interesting. And hippopoto monstro esquiptaliophobia, a fear of long words. You would think that if they have a fear of long words, they'd use a short word to describe the phobia, but clearly no one was thinking straight about this. Ephebiphobia, a fear of adolescence. I mean, whoever wrote this, I don't blame them. Have you guys seen how amazing people do makeup these days? I kid you not, I see like 12-year-olds who look incredible and who look older than me by the power of makeup. So I kind of get this. Omphalophobia, a fear of belly buttons, and ergophobia, a fear of work. That would be an amazing excuse to skip work. Hey, I'm just afraid. I don't know. Anyway, guys, let me know. Do you have a strange phobia? Share it with me. What is it like? I would love to interview you. I would love to know how you're exactly feeling because I reckon I sound so insensitive because I've got no idea what it feels like. And I'll see you next time.